Within a year after the death of a young mother and her child in a Tri-Cities apartment fire, an effort is underway to make sure that never happens again.
Yeah, their deaths shocked the community. 20-year-old Dana Keeling and 3-year-old Sarah Keeling died in November of 2016 in a fire at the Elizabethton public housing complex on Pine Ridge Circle. They were both trapped in the apartment on the second floor, unable to get out when fire filled the building.
News Channel 11's Caroline Corrigan found out now Dana Keeling's mother's determined that people do have a way out when seconds count.
Josh, Sarah's mother, Emma Grindstaff, is raising money to buy escape ladders for the residents of the Elizabethton Housing and Development Agency. Tonight, what literally began as a dream took a big step toward becoming a reality. Emma Grindstaff says the pain hasn't gone away after she lost her granddaughter and daughter in a fire more than a year ago.
I'll be honest with you, I was mad, I was angry, which is natural to come with grief, okay? And it kept hitting me that if she had had a ladder, she could have got the girls out.
Now she's turning that anger into action.
These ladders is here to save your life.
Grindstaff held a ladder training Thursday night, inviting Elizabethton Fire Marshal Andy Harden to teach each tenant how to use the ladders in case of an emergency.
You'll hang the white part over the windowsill and throw the rest of it out the window.
Ladders, she says, could one day save their lives. It's part of the safekeeping project in honor of Dana and Sarah.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's really good. You know, what we like to see is the smoke detector lets people know early and they get plenty of time to get out of the home. But if you find yourself in a situation where you're trapped on an upper floor, I think it's a really good thing.
One night I was dreaming, I dreamed of Dana, and we was in front of the building, her building, and she said, "Mama, save the children." So the ladders kicked in.
Miranda Wiley says she has a 3-year-old daughter and can't imagine what Grindstaff has gone through.
She is amazing because I can't say that I could do it. You know, I don't think I could be as strong as she is. So I really commend her. I really do. She's a good lady. I just hate that she had lost her daughter and her baby. If a fire was to come, at least I would have a safe way out.
She says she couldn't save Dana and Sarah's lives, but she can save the lives of others with these ladders.
Do you might have any questions?
So far, Grindstaff has raised money to purchase more than 100 ladders with the help of Big John's Closeout, a business selling the ladders to her at a reduced cost. She's trying to raise money to buy 30 more for tenants who live on the second floor. She says these are a gift from Sarah and Dana.
Caroline, thanks. Now you can learn more about Emma Grindstaff's effort to give escape ladders to every family in the public housing complex. Just go to our website, wjhl.com.